Do you know why social emotional learning is problematic? They're going to tell us on April 30th. They're going to discuss the dark origins of SEL, why it's being used in the classroom, and what parents can do about it. I'm totally registering because I want to know the dark origins of SEL. The darkness of teaching our children kindness. Like what? I can't even keep up at this point. Can you keep up? I can't keep up at this point. It's not just DEI, it's actually the SEL programs that we're against. We're trying to make children mean again. That is the goal, it seems. That's what's happening. What is happening right now? What is happening? Why is ICE going to elementary schools? Why do we need to interrogate sixth graders? Do we need to investigate 6-year-olds? Why? What information do the first, fourth, third, and sixth graders have for immigration? What could they possibly offer? Besides the fact that they were lying to get into the schools in the first place. Like, what? What's happening? I don't know. What is even happening right now. What is happening? We're like going to schools looking for 6-year-olds. Because why? Because they're in a gang? Like what kind of information are we going to get? I don't understand. What is happening to the world right now? I don't understand why we're grabbing college students off the streets. Isn't there a better way to do that? There's got to be a better, more respectful, more dignified way to do that. If you're new here, I'm Lori. I'm the founder of Teach Through Love. I usually talk about communication, but we need to go a little bit deeper, and we can't change our communication until we know why we have these patterns. And some of them are because we are rooted in practices that take away our children's autonomy, take away their dignity. So of course we run into power struggles. But what does that mean? It's not just affecting us in our homes. It actually has greater societal impact. And we're seeing that play out right now. We don't want to raise children who use their power against others. We don't want to raise children who believe that others are less than. And I know that when we're in our homes and we're teaching children about respect, that we have to keep their dignity intact too, if we want them to grow up and then emulate those same characteristics. And I know this, like what's happening, I know these things aren't new. I do know that. I get it. And I know that we've said for a long time that parenting is political, and what that really means for people, it might mean very different things. I'm still trying to figure out how I can express what that means to me. One thing I do know is that systems that would hire people that have no problem going out and doing what? I don't know, showing up with guns and uniforms to interrogate a 6-year-old or even to talk to a 6-year-old. I don't know where we think that's okay, but parenting is political because we don't want to raise people who will go and do that. We don't want to raise people who will smash windows and take people out of their cars in front of their children when the process for how this is done could be done so differently. I don't understand how this is like, I was just reading a post from Moms for Liberty. Do you know why social emotional learning is problematic? They're going to tell us on April 30th. They're going to discuss the dark origins of SEL, why it's being used in the classroom, and what parents can do about it. I'm totally registering because I want to know the dark origins of SEL, the darkness of teaching our children kindness. Like what? I can't even keep up at this point. Can you keep up? I can't keep up at this point. It's not just DEI, it's actually the SEL programs that we're against. We're trying to make children mean again. That is the goal, it seems, because apparently we're hiding DEI inside of our social emotional learning program. So instead of teaching children about kindness, we're actually teaching them what? What are we teaching them? How? I don't get. Tell me. Explain to me how teaching children to be empathetic, teaching children to feel their feelings that's bad. That's bad. We're saying that's bad. Tell me how that's bad. That's only bad if you want to raise people, citizens who will willingly violate their own moral code. We have governors in Virginia who think that social emotional learning is divisive. What is divisive about understanding? It's actually collaborative. It's intended to bring us together. It actually does bring us together when we understand each other from each other's point of view. Like, what is happening, you guys? What is happening? I feel like I'm in the upside down. Is it just me? It's not just me. Like, we're so far beyond Elon Musk's version of empathy and how it's ruining society. We have steps we're like 3,500 steps ahead now. And also, who the fuck cares what Elon thinks? But Moms of Liberty, they may very well be active in your community. And if you're concerned about what they're doing, then we're going to help you figure out what you can do as well. So it's not that I don't want you to parent in some particular way. We're trying to remove the power from our parenting dynamics because we don't want children to grow up and think that power is the way to solve problems or that power is the way to get what you want, right? Instead of conversation, diplomacy, respect, due process. I have surgery next week, so I wasn't going to start talking about all of this because I can't come right back and keep it up, but I definitely have more thoughts. So we're going to start a new YouTube series. Somebody think of the kids. Somebody think of the children. And at the foundation, the reason that I value conscious parenting and discipline that is non-violent, non-coercive, and non-punitive, because we can't raise kids who use their power over others if we don't do that to them first. I think it was Robin Grill who said, a child won't grow to choose a violent or selfish life if they are not raised with that violence. So yeah, we're going to start a new YouTube series. It's not just going to be about bitching about what's happening. It's going to involve solutions and ways to advocate for your child, for your family, for whoever might need, for your people in your community. And then I haven't said anything because I like to collect my thoughts. I like to know what I'm going to say. I like to have a purpose, a point, but literally things are happening so fast that I can't keep up. But I'm here to tell you that things are not okay, that this is not okay. What's happening is not okay. And if you feel like it's not okay, you are not alone. So we'll figure it out together. Come back. It's not just about how we talk to our kids. It's about why are we changing that? It's not just to get better behavior. We're actually doing deep internal work so that we can change the outside. So I hope to see you back. Click like, click subscribe, click all the things that you need to click and join me again. Until next time, please remember, conscious, not perfect.